Good morning, Lizzie. Before we start study, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fariyal Tanyung. I am your history teacher.
Good morning, sir.
Before we start the lesson, let's pray. Pray begins. Pray ends. Okay, let's just start our lesson today, namely about the Islamic Kingdom in Indonesia. I will explain about the Islamic Kingdom in Indonesia. There are several Islamic kingdoms in Indonesia, including the first Islamic kingdom in Indonesia. The Samudra Pasai Kingdom was the first Islamic kingdom in Indonesia, located in some of the oldest Islamic kingdoms in the country, which are evidence of traces of Islamic heritage and can still be seen today, include the Perlak Kingdom, 840-1292, the Ternate Kingdom, 1257, the Samudra Pasai Kingdom, 1267-1521, the Gaul Kingdom, 1300-1945, the Malacca Sultanate, 1405-1511, the Islamic Kingdom of Cirebon, 1430-1677, the Demik Kingdom, 1478-1554, the Islamic Kingdom of Banten, 1526-1813, the Pajang Kingdom, 1568-1586, and the Islamic Mataram Kingdom, 1588-1680. As the first Islamic kingdom, the Samudra Pasai Sultanate is often admired by various people. One of them is the Italian world explorer Marco Polo, who you can read about in the book Exploring the City and the Traces of Islamic Glory. Demik Kingdom was the first Islamic kingdom on the island of Java. This kingdom was founded by Raden Pada in 1478. The Demik Kingdom developed as a trade center as well as a center for the spread of Islam at that time. The spread of Islam at that time was greatly influenced by the services of saints both on the island of Java and those outside Java, such as Maluku and the East Kalimantan region. During Raden Pada's reign, the Demik Kingdom built a mosque which at that time was also assisted by the Wali or Sunan. Then, the culture that developed in the Demik Kingdom also received support from the guardians, especially Sunan Kalijaga. The lives of the people around the Demik Kingdom have also been regulated by Islamic rules, but have not abandoned their old traditions. The next Islamic kingdom in Indonesia is Banten, which is at the tip of the island of Java, namely the Banten area. Signs of the spread of Islam in this region began when Fatahillah captured Banten and began to spread Islam. Islam spread well at that time because it was influenced by many foreign traders such as from Gujarat, Persia, Turkey, and so on. The Great Mosque of Banten is one of the Islamic heritage products that was built around the 16th century AD. Cirebon Sultanate. The Cirebon Sultanate became a famous Islamic sultanate in the West Java region around the 15th and 16th centuries AD. The Cirebon region is also included in the strategic area of inter-island trade routes. This kingdom was founded by Sunan Gunung Jati. Before establishing the Cirebon Kingdom, Sunan Gunung Jati first spread Islam in Tanah Pajajaran. He also traveled to Mecca and Pasai. Sunan Gunung Jati also succeeded in eradicating the power of the Pajajaran Kingdom, which at that time was still Hindu. Jailolo Kingdom. The Jailolo Kingdom is located on the north coast of Seram Island and parts of Halmahera. This kingdom is one of the oldest kingdoms in the Maluku region. According to history, the Jailolo Kingdom was founded in 1321 and began to convert to Islam after the arrival of missionaries from Malacca. Ternate Kingdom. According to history, the Ternate Kingdom was founded around the 13th century AD. This kingdom is in North Maluku and has its capital in Sampayu. The spread of Islam in the Kingdom of Ternate was influenced by scholars from Java, Arabia and Malay. Then, this kingdom officially embraced Islam after King Zainul Abidin learned about Islam from Sunan Giri in 1486 AD. As the center of the spice trade, many traders from various parts of the world stopped by in the Ternate area. Tidore Kingdom. This kingdom is located partly on the island of Halmahera and partly on the island of Seram. The Tidore Kingdom embraced Islam around the 15th century AD. Surli II was the Sultan of Tidore, who first converted to Islam and had the title Sultan Jamaluddin. Sultan Jamaluddin converted to Islam thanks to a preacher named Sheikh Manzir. This kingdom itself is famous for its trading economy in the spice sector. According to historical sources, the Tidore Kingdom at that time had an alliance called Ulziwa, which consisted of the areas of Halmahera, Makian, Kai, Jailolo and other islands in the eastern region of Maluku. Bacan Kingdom. The power of the Bacan Kingdom covered the entire Bacan, Obi, Waigeo, Solawati Islands, and even the West Irian region. The spread of Islam in the Bacan Kingdom itself began when a missionary from another Islamic kingdom in Maluku came and began to spread Islam. The first king of the Bacan Kingdom was named Zainul Abidin. When leading the Bacan Kingdom, Zainul Abidin began implementing Islamic teachings and rules in the Bacan Kingdom area. Buton Sultanate. The Buton Sultanate Kingdom is an Islamic kingdom located in southeast Sulawesi. According to history, this kingdom has been around for a long time, even before Islam entered the Sulawesi region. This kingdom emerged in the early 14th AD. The kingdom of the Sultanate of Buton itself initially had a Hindu-Buddhist religious style, but as the Islamic religion grew in the Sulawesi region, this kingdom later changed to an Islamic-style kingdom. The Buton Kingdom controlled many areas of the Buton Islands, including its waters. The name Buton has been famous since the Majapahit era. Even in the book Negara Kertagama and in Gajah Palapa Oath, the name Buton is often mentioned. To this day, the Sultanate of Buton still exists and is a place frequently visited by many travelers. Barangay Sultanate. The next Islamic kingdom in the Sulawesi region was the Barangay Kingdom. The Barangay Kingdom is located in the eastern peninsula of Sulawesi Island and the Barangay Islands. The Barangay Sultanate has been around for a long time, namely around the 16th century AD. To this day, the Barangay Kingdom still exists and is always visited by many visitors. In fact, this kingdom also experienced periods of decline due to losing to the Majapahit Kingdom. However, after the collapse of the Majapahit Kingdom, the Barangay Kingdom revived and became an independent kingdom again and had an Islamic style. Gawatalo Kingdom. As the name suggests, the Gawatalo Kingdom actually consists of two kingdoms that form a union or alliance. The union of the two large kingdoms in the Sulawesi region then had a huge impact. The Gawa Kingdom itself controlled the highland area, while the Talo region controlled the coastal land. This strong enough influence made these two royal alliances very influential on trade routes in the eastern region of the country. History also states that the Gawatalo Kingdom was established before Islam entered the Sulawesi region, or more precisely around 13 AD. This kingdom finally became part of the Republic of Indonesia in 1946 with Mdeo Deng Matawang Kornglao Lang Sultan Muhammad Abdul Qadir Adudan as its last king. Bone Kingdom. When compared with other Islamic kingdoms in the Sulawesi region, the Bone Kingdom is a fairly small kingdom. Because of its position as a small kingdom, at that time the Bone Kingdom was very influenced by the Gawa and Talo kingdoms. The power of the Gawatalo Kingdom was indeed very large in every small kingdom at that time. Therefore, because of the influence of the Gawatalo Kingdom, the Bone Kingdom finally made its kingdom an Islamic kingdom. The Islamic religion itself entered the kingdom of Bone during the reign of King Bone XI or around 1611 AD. After that, Islam spread even more, because it was well accepted by the people in the territory of the Bone Kingdom. Okay, since class time is over, that's where our meeting ends today and we'll continue next week. See you next week.
Okay, thank you sir and see you next week.